Yesterday we drove from the province of Quebec, Canada into Maine, United States. We had no issue at the border. It was very fast and easy. We were the only ones, actually the only vehicle. We were asked a couple of questions about food, but we had let our supply run low, so we had nothing to report. Passport checks, and that was it. We were on our way. We're now staying in this little nature preserve for at least the day, a couple nights. This morning Katie's making pancakes for breakfast, and I'll make coffee. There is a short hike to a waterfall higher up the road, so we'll go and check that out. We spent the night here at the trailhead. The little country road is actually busier than I thought, but overnight it was quiet and we had a good night, no issues. I would like to share my experience with those who are interested in the technical aspects of van life, and mostly winter van life in the northern states or up in Canada. Because of the latitude, the sun is never vertical to the earth, even in the middle of summer. But in the winter, the sun is quite low on the horizon, And that compounded with the fact that the days are shorter, we get less sunlight hours. The power we get from the solar panels that are mounted flat on the roof is actually fairly low and of short duration. That's at the best of time when the day is bright and sunny. Because it's winter, we get more days like these where it's gray all day long. So I found that it's becoming harder to keep the batteries charged. I've had comments that the charger that allows me to charge from the alternator is useless. It's actually not. I'm finding I'm using it now. When we drive, I flip it on, so I know that the batteries are getting the maximum current possible and the fastest charge possible. I can no longer rely on solar alone. But even that is only half a solution because we're living in the van. We're not driving long distance every day. So sometimes it's just half an hour of driving, which is still not quite enough to give the batteries a full charge. There is a third option in the van, which is a shore power charger. But for that, we need to be in a campground, and we've seen few campgrounds around here. And again, because it's winter, most are closed. It's a good idea to oversize your electric system because in the winter time, mostly again in the northern latitudes, it's a challenge to keep your batteries charged. Another aspect is water. In Canada, we could find water at the RV dumping stations until the end of October. Then most of them have closed. And here we haven't needed to get water yet. We'll see. As we drive further and further south, it should be less and less of a problem. But that's a concern too, finding fresh water in, well, freezing climates. So this morning we are headed to the city of Portland, Maine, which is on the Atlantic coast. There is a large camera store over there called Hunt's Video, and hopefully I'll be able to find the drone to replace the one I crashed against a highway bridge and lost in the river below. We've spent 2 nights here in Woodstock, Vermont. The first night when we arrived, we found a water tap that was still open outside a gas station, so we filled our tank. And yesterday we spent the whole day visiting town. It's quite busy because it's a beautiful area. Some of the hotels are still open and they were packed. A lot of tourists in town. But anyways, yesterday morning we walked around, checked the stores and historical homes. There's quite a few of those, and that gives a lot of character to the area. After lunch, we took a walk in one of the city parks. That was quite nice along the river. And then we came here where I am right now and hiked the hill that's behind me. It's quite steep, all in the woods, so very pleasant, but we ran out of daylight and had to turn around before we reached the top. But anyways, we really enjoyed this place. It's very nice. And this morning we're moving southwest towards Lake George in the state of New York. So I will conclude this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to click like and leave a comment. Let me know which part you like best, what you'd like to see more of. And your feedback is very important to me, but it also is important for the YouTube algorithm. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.